to just snap fingers and get 10, 20 people in a room, right? So you have to get comfortable with just going through the numbers, right? The way you can go through the numbers. If you can't get a group of people together, become a sniper. Get good at one-on-ones for lunch, okay? If you don't have an automatic rifle with 100 bullets in it, you got the old school, you got to put the dust in and one off, it's fine. As long as you're exposing, okay? I said it on the call this morning. Anybody on the call this morning? I said 2 a day, 2 exposures a day. Just like you brush your teeth, hopefully twice a day, right? So if you can expose 2 people to the actual presentation a day, which may take you to talk to 10 or text 10 or message 10 people on social media or exchange 10 business cards throughout the day, it might take you 10 transactions, okay, conversations, digital or in real life, to get 2 people to look at the information daily, okay? And this might be out of your comfort zone. 10 might be too much. Start with maybe 2 people that you're talking to a day. At any rate, the idea in this opportunity to grow and get a team going, and trust me, you want a team going, right? We're building an army, okay? I talked to Marilyn via text today. Everybody needs to hold on to their 25 points, right? It's like if you're building an army, everybody needs 25 bullets. It's the same thing. You don't want a bunch of empty guns if you have an army, right? Same thing. It's very important. Everybody needs to get to 25 points. That's something in your control. The company's going to pay you to do it now. Get to 25 personal new points. The old points don't count towards this promotion. Okay? Where they're allowing everybody to go after the quick start bonus again. You got to get 25 new points, 5 new people on your front line, and you're now going to get $1,000 if you've been in the business over 60 days, including you, Marilyn. Yeah. Anybody that's been in the business for over 60 days. Even newly promoted SVPs. So that's a great position to be in. So what I like to do is you have to measure your success. This is our dipstick. You know how you measure engine oil, right? Yeah. You pull it out and you see where you are, what's your level, right? It's very important to understand. So the first line here, the first box is very important. It's your goals. And one of the reasons why I pull this out on the first of the month is because you need to be specifically goal-oriented, especially at the top of the year, because we need to reinforce some behaviors at the top of the year so it carries throughout the rest of the year. All right? So you want to have a goal of at least 10 new people seeing this information on a weekly basis so that you can get at least 2 people to come on board. Or 1 person, worst case scenario, to come on board. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay? Ultimately, the idea, if you expose 2 people a day for 30 days, and that's a whole month's time, 60 people have seen the information, worst case scenario, 10% will transact. What's 10% of 60 people? 6. If you did 6 people every month, and it only gets, you only need 8 people on your team to hit ED, right? You're on the fast track to ending. Does that make sense? Especially if it duplicates with your people. So it's not just you bringing on board 6 people a month. It's your people, your 6 now are joining you in that process, and they're getting their 6. And once that starts to happen, what happens if you have 10 people on your team, and everybody's bringing 6 people to the table? That's 66 new people, including yourself recruiting, right? A month. Well, SVP is only like 77 people perfectly placed in your organization. So I always tell people we're on a financial freedom crusade. It's an army. It's a volunteer army. Everybody has to have their 25 customer points, and everybody definitely needs to have at least 6 people on their front line. And then let's duplicate the process from there. And you got to hold on to your customer points. It's not get 25 customer points and let it go down to 4 customer points on day 31. Okay? And so what does it take? It takes flipping the house. What I love is things that we didn't talk about mean a lot more when it comes to this point, in that there's other products and services. This is the first time I've seen a product become the opportunity. That's how strong CBD is. And now it's like, oh, incidentally, we do X, Y, and Z. But X, Y, and Z can get you rich. That's where I made my money.
Right.
X, Y, and Z. CBD is new. All right? So the first thing you touch when you come home is the home alarm system. Home alarm systems are 2 points, $300 a pop as a upfront commission, plus residual income every time the customer, which could be yourself, by the way, pays the bill. And that's a sticky customer because there's a 3-year contract on that. You're going to get paid for 3 years on, that's huge. Okay? And that person can re-up, and then you'll continue to get paid for the life of that customer. All right? The next thing you touch when you come home is what? The lights. Turn the lights on. That's another 2 customer points. We have gas and electric, residential and commercial. DC, Maryland, you know, a whole bunch of different states are deregulated, but right here we can capitalize on it. Okay? Guess what? The gas stove. Turn the gas stove on. I get paid on my gas. I get paid on my energy. I get paid on TV. Watching the TV app is cheaper than anything else out there, in my opinion, for the lineup. Okay, and there's a 30-day free trial for anyone that gets started. You can start watching TV on your phone, on your tablet. I watch TV on my phone all the time. Okay? In addition to that, we have Chroma Credit Restoration. I told everybody on the phone this morning, before Chroma Credit Restoration was a product, it was a service that we offered. And I was a crash test dummy, and I went through that whole process. And still today, 10 years after being a crash test dummy, my scores are all 3 in the high 800s because of that